Time is really about power. And so by knowing what time it is, you actually empower yourself to control your own day. The National Watch and Clock Museum is truly a national museum. We have a collection which you'd expect to see in a major urban center like Philadelphia, Washington, D.C., New York City. We collect clocks and watches from all over the world. So unlike some smaller museums that have clock collections, those collections are typically focused on their location or they're focused on makers. Our collection really is international in scope. We collect virtually every type of timepiece. And in that respect, it's a pretty impressive collection. It's about 12,000 items. Children are fascinated by clocks and watches, and I have yet to determine why that is. But, and we have a lot of interactives here at the museum that allow children to kind of explore the mechanics of clocks and watches. But I think it's something that we don't give sometimes children enough credit for having an interest in. I don't know if it's the mechanics of it. I don't know if it's just the sound, if it's the sensory experience for a child. But what we've discovered is that children love looking at timepieces and really trying to understand them. I think a lot of us view time almost as an irritation. You know, I mean, you feel like you're trapped to it. But, and I think because we're simply looking at the face, you know, I've got to be at work at 8, or I've got to be here at 10, or I've got to be there at 3. Whereas children look at it differently. They don't, their sense of time, and anybody who was a child remembers a school year seemed to last forever. And today, as an adult, it seems like I don't have enough time in the day to get anything done. So I think it's relative to your age. I mean, how you interact with time is relative. The question is who controls time. In historical sense, churches controlled time for a while through the church tower, and then as you got into the industrial age, the factory owner controlled time through the clock on the factory.
Why is it important to keep time? Well, in essence, our society runs on time, and we need to, you know, for everything to run properly. Where would we be if we couldn't, if we didn't keep time? It would probably be chaos.